What's up, Jabroni Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Gilmore Girls episode number 2, the Lorelai's first day at Chilton. So the Lorelais makes it seem like the Lorelais are their last name. Is that their last name? I don't know. No, the daughter's name is Rory. And is Lorelai the mom? Or is Lorelai Rory's name? I don't know. Nonetheless, we're going to hop in here. This show was greenlit over on Patreon. On Patreon, I have a tier that you can greenlight any season of any show you want. So they've greenlit Gilmore Girls. We're going to check it out, see what it's all about. Some people are worried I might not like it. Some people are worried that I might enjoy it, or not worried. Some people think I might enjoy it. We don't know. Let's find out. I like shows like this sometimes. It depends on my mood. We'll see. The pilot I thought was pretty good. Sorry about the audio. The audio got messed up, and I was recording it for some reason. I don't know why. But I fixed that, so hopefully this audio is a lot better. And we're just going to have a good time with the episode. It's very early. I might be pretty mellow in this one. I don't know. We'll see. Nonetheless, let's hop in here. Have a good time. Pretty much. Here we go. Does this show have like an overarching story? Or is it just kind of like living our lives?
Mom!
What did you do?
Hi. What are you doing? Having a heart attack. I thought you were up. It's 7:10. I can't be late on my first day of school.
Quarter to 6,
you know
man.
what happens to people when they're late on their first day? Shorter. For the rest of the year, they're
It's
labeled
shorter.
late girl.
Oh, so dramatic. Blue suit with the flippy skirt. I look so great in the flippy skirt. 7:17. Okay, you know what, time lady? Why don't you go downstairs and warm up the car? That would be really super. Thank you.
She's going to wear an outfit that's probably very inappropriate, maybe.
Sucks.
It's 7:18.
Oh, for the love of God!
Nothing. I just didn't know the rodeo was in town.
I'm bringing the baby pictures.
No! I'm sorry. I love the rodeo. The rodeo rules.
Dude, she's wearing practically booty shorts. Could you imagine? Well, I mean, your mom would be very popular at school. Wait, no, you're going to an all-girls school, right? Dear Jesus, my God. She should talk with an accent and pretend she's just from Texas.
Your daughter? Really?
Yep.
Wow, that's great. I mean, daughters are a great thing.
He's like, man, you look young.
Yeah. So, is your husband here? I'd love to meet him.
Nice.
I'm not married.
Ah,
I'd love to meet your wife, though.
I'm divorced.
Shame.
Nice.
Excuse me. I've really got to...
Right. We gotta go meet the big guy, and I gotta get back to work.
You're feeling pretty good about yourself right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
You want me to get you a mirror?
I'm back. Let's go. Oh, wow. Hi. I'm Lorelai Gilmore. This is my daughter, Lorelai Gilmore, because I named her after me. I was in the hospital, all whacked out on Demerol.
Holy hell, I didn't know they had the same name.
Call her Rory.
Holy
Short
crap.
For Lorelai, she'll answer to either one, or even hey you, depending on the... Is the head usher here? Warm.
Oh man, her mom's gonna...
Lorelai, take off your coat and sit down. You don't want Hanlon to think you're rude.
So if I don't want to take off my coat, apparently I'm rude.
Laundry day. What are you doing here, Mother?
I told you. I
Gives me the
can't
Pretty
live
Woman
with Rory.
vibes.
You need a good word.
I'm not allowed here. Is that it?
And on that note, I have to get to work. I'll see you later.
Now I get why the...
Dinner, Friday
Now I
night.
get
No
the...
spurs, please.
Now I get why the episode's called The Lorelais. Because they're both called Lorelai.
Bright girl.
I didn't know that.
I've known your grandparents for quite some time.
I know.
In fact, I was at a party at their house just last week where I had the most delicious lobster puffs I've ever eaten. I'm very fond of them.
That's nice.
None of this, however, will be of any benefit to you.
I miss and don't miss school all at the same time. For some reason, I got the impression this was an all-girls school.
Go by Rory.
Fill this out, please.
The mom could just change her name for Rory. Oh dear Jesus, what's going on?
Well, shut up. Hurry, please. Spiders.
This is a coffee morning.
Every morning for you is a coffee morning.
This is a jumbo coffee morning. I need coffee and an IV.
I give you tea and a balance bar.
Please, please, please tell me you're kidding.
I'm kidding.
You're sick.
Yep.
You're a sadist. You're a fiend. You're pretty.
Well, here we go.
Go, please. Hello?
Lorelai?
Mom?
Lorelai, good. I'm going shopping this afternoon, and I thought I'd pick up a few things for Rory.
Like what?
Oh, you know, a couple of extra skirts and tops for school.
Ah, Mr. DeGray.
Oh shit! That's the dude from One Tree Hill,
Hope your grandfather's better.
right? Chad something.
Take your seat, please.
I want to say Chad Michael Murray.
Lorelais Gilmore from Stars Hollow. You can call me Rory. Are you going out for the Franklin? The what? Nice innocent act. At least I know you're not going out for drama club.
What
I'm
the?
confused. The Franklin, the school paper. Are you going out for it? I don't know. I have to find my locker first. I'm going to be editor next year.
Okay.
For you. I'm also the top of the class, and I intend to be valedictorian when I graduate. Okay, I'm going now. You'll never catch up. You'll never beat me. The school is my domain, and the Franklin is my domain. And don't you ever forget that.
Wow. What the fuck?
So you're not gonna let me borrow your notes, huh?
No, be sure to check them all. That's it. Give every last one of them a nice good squeeze. You wouldn't want to actually leave me one that I could sell somebody else. No, wait a minute, you missed one. Now, I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I'm just going to let your impeccably good radar... There it is!
Can you tell me where we can find the best antiques?
At your house, I'd guess.
Mom, did I give you this number? Because I don't remember giving you this number. Yeah, well, I must be
That's
losing my mind.
awesome.
What can I, hold on.
You're gonna buy her a car?
Drella, please, a little softer.
Hey, do I look like I got Panasonic stamped on my ass?
Mom,
Let's take the bus.
Oh my
you know what, Mom, I
Jesus!
gotta go.
Fine, we'll discuss it
Literally
some later date.
in this town.
Okay, bye.
I mean, nobody even in this town even looks bad. Her eyes are awesome.
Hey, Mary.
Me?
Why is he? Why he calls her
My name is
Mary?
Rory.
I'm Tristan. How great.
Oh, what the
I
hell?
don't know. Mr. Remy said that getting someone's notes would be,
I could even help you study if you want.
I kind of view studying as a solitary activity. But thanks.
He's that guy.
To the desk, someone needs to talk with you.
That's how my mother is it?
It's possible.
Hey,
There's a resemblance.
there's a resemblance.
Hi.
It's a bad time? Yeah.
Oh, see, there you go. I can't date anybody not in the PTA.
Look, it's just a casual dinner.
Sorry.
Man, this dude's daughter is gonna be that bitchy girl.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to China for a week on business. You are making me sick.
Oh, now, honey, you try it. I'll watch you walk away, too.
Stop it.
Go on now, walk. Can't be that bad.
Leave me alone.
No, you have to do it with a little more attitude. Make me think you mean it. That's lunch.
What the hell? He's like on a timer. Damn, whoops.
Oh no. I am so sorry. Harris, please, I'm so sorry.
Holy shit, dude. There's no way.
I didn't mean to.
You wrecked Paris Project when?
Just before class.
Very convenient.
No, I did. My locker got stuck, and when I opened it. Stop it.
It's literally right outside.
If
We
you
could-
wrecked Miss Geller's project, then you may help her fix it. You have until tomorrow.
Fine. No. Why not? I don't want your help. But I don't mind doing it. Just stay out of this. What is wrong with you? I'm trying to help you. Well, don't.
Ladies.
I mean, this is awkward.
Miss Geller, if you don't want Miss Gilmore's help, then you may have until tomorrow. If it's not...
Oh, that's me.
Oh wow, no cell phones. What?
Hi, Babette. What? Okay. No.
So she drinks
no,
her coffee
I'll be right there,
black.
thanks.
Oh my Jesus.
I have to go.
Keep it. I gave you decaf.
I didn't order a DSL.
The order was placed by an Emily Gilmore.
No.
We would have been done by now, but the frog search has put us way behind.
Well, look.
Hey, Mitch. Found it.
You found the frog.
It wasn't a frog. It was a turtle.
It says here it's a frog.
It's a turtle.
Drawn 3
Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. You're both gonna get in trouble.
Which they have hitherto protected themselves so that no one could reform them, whereby Christendom has fallen terribly.
The name is Rory.
I think he keeps calling her Mary like she's innocent kind of thing.
Not happening.
But Rory needs the internet for her school.
We have the internet.
Well, this is faster.
Well, we like our internet slow, okay? Be no discussion.
You're being stubborn as usual.
No,
Oh,
Mom,
bet.
I'm not being stubborn as usual. I'm being me. The same person who always needed to work out her own problems and take care of herself because that's the way I was born.
Same time, the mom will look at it as like
She
a
is my
favor.
daughter. And I decide how we live, not you. Now then, do they validate parking here?
This is stamp.
So this whole plaid skirt thing, my idea?
My day sucked too.
Promise?
I swear on my mother's life.
Not yet. Oh, still hugging, still hugging.
So I brought us some coffee.
Boy, I'm shocked.
Oh, I can't believe they still say that.
What does that mean?
Mary, like Virgin Mary.
I knew it.
Means they think you look like a goody goody.
You're kidding.
No. Sweetie, you can't let those kids get you down.
I know.
She had her what when she was like
You want me
16?
to talk to anybody? A parent, a teacher, a big guy named Moose?
I'll just figure it out for myself.
Oh, no. No way.
No way, what?
You cannot date Luke.
I said nothing about dating Luke.
If you date him, you'll break up and we'll never be able to eat there again.
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was episode number 2 of Gilmore Girls. And like I expect, I mean, this show's going to be very mellow, very, not a whole lot is going to be happening in the show, honestly, for the sake of major, oh my God moments. Like even this one, right? You know, we had like some typical things that, you know, you've seen in other shows, but at the same time, I mean, it was enjoyable. If it breezed by, I enjoyed it. Did I enjoy it more than the pilot? Is the question. I don't know. Kind of feels like on par with the pilot. In all honesty, I'd probably give the episode about an 8 as well. I mean, to me, the pilot is both a 7. Like it's around, the pilot to me is 7-8 range, and then this is also 7-8. Like you know what I mean? Like they were both solid. We'll go through the episode though, see what we can find. Maybe there's some things in here we could break down a little bit of. So I mean, it's Rory's first day of school. Where we can get here. All right, so the mom oversleeps. Lorelai oversleeps. Doesn't hear the alarm. Her entire morning is ruined. She wakes up about an hour and a half after she was supposed to. So therefore, she didn't get her clothes. She didn't get the coffee, the breakfast. She didn't do anything. She's, you know, and then Rory's rushing her because she doesn't want her to be late. So, you know, fun times in the morning. She can't find an outfit, so she decides to wear cowboy shorts and a tie-dye t-shirt. I mean, she said it was, you know, she took her clothes to the dry cleaning, but I mean, damn. No clothes, no other kind of pants. But nonetheless, we get there. The school seems bigger than what they expected. Lorelai wasn't going to go in, but Rory says she has to. She has to meet the headmaster. It becomes this whole awkward little thing where she has to come in here. We meet this guy here who I mentioned just feels like a very 90s dad. like he just has a 90s dad look, 90s dad demeanor. I mentioned like Rory's backpack, right? Like her backpack, I don't know, it just seems like a prep school, private school. Her backpack just seems very out there. I don't know, it seems like a mountain climbing backpack. Not like I'm a 15-year-old girl backpack. But I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. All right, so we head over to the headmaster's class, and guess who's in here? It's Mommy Dearest. So, I mean, we meet the guy too, right? Here we meet the guy, we meet Mommy. Okay, so the relationship between Lorelai and the mom, right? It's gonna just kind of be this constant battle throughout the entire show, I'm assuming, because it's like both of them just have never forgiven one another for what happened, obviously, 15 years ago. Lorelai got pregnant and essentially pissed off the mom. Lorelai left. I'm assuming there's a lot of drama, right? So, I mean, not assuming. It's a lot of drama happened, and I just think that neither one of them has forgiven the other. The mom doesn't think that she's doing anything wrong. And I actually think in this episode, Lorelai was coming off a bit unreasonable on certain things. I wouldn't want her to buy my kid a car, though. Not the car, but like the outfits and things of that nature, sure. The DSO, sure, but the car, that's too much. But I also get Lorelai's part about like how she's probably thinking like, no, everything she gives me, it becomes like this thing she can hold over me and throw it into my face. And I'm assuming no, like you don't want that all the time. It must be so annoying. Then we get to meet a little bit about the headmaster. He's a very negative man, or a very not optimistic man. Since she's telling her she's gonna fail, he doesn't. Lorelai doesn't do any social activity. Or not Lorelai. Rory doesn't do any social activities. It just becomes this whole thing. Then we get while this is happening, we get to meet these three girls. Now, of course, we know that this is a typical '90s TV show. They'll be besties, right? They won't be full enemies. They'll be besties somehow. Not sure when. I'm curious if the Chad Michael Murray guy is going to be somebody she has a crush on. So this can go one of two ways. She has a crush on Chad Michael Murray, and also her father is the one dude. That's probably what's going to happen. They can throw a wrench in the case. Maybe the dad's daughter is one of these other two girls' friends, and then Rory and her become friends. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's a couple ways they can go about this. But I know that the father is going to be. He mentioned he had a daughter. It's going to be one of these girls. Going to be his daughter, probably her, Paris. And the dad says he travels, so Paris makes sense. Maybe named it after the city. What is this guy's name again? Damn, she mentioned it at the end here, but so yeah, I'm assuming these two are gonna have a thing at one point in the show. They clearly like each other, but I don't know. It's gonna be like that typical. Well, they don't want to say it. They don't want to make it. They've known each other for too long. That situation. I mentioned who's paying for her house. Her house is really big. Like, and I get it. She works at an inn. She's the manager, and so she says she has money, but her house is like huge. But let's see. All right, so then we move on. We get the whole thing with the mom buying the clothes. Then we get a scenario here where we meet Chad Michael Murray. I don't know what his name is in the show, but I'm calling him Chad Michael Murray because I believe that's his name. I could be wrong. He kept calling her Mary. We get the Paris girl just coming up to her and being a straight up bitch. I mean, I know it's wrong to use that word, but I mean, how else would you describe her? How would you guys describe her? What she's doing here? A brat? I don't know. Being bitchy? I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't want Rory to mess up the curve and mess up her chances at being valedictorian and the head editor and all this stuff. And they're in the same grade, so it's going to be a fun time. We get a situation here with Suki and buying peaches. I think I like this guy. Where is he? Him. Whatever this assistant guy is, he's funny. Let's see. The thing with the car, the Mary thing. Man, look how aggressive he is here. I'm gonna show. Look at this. He's ultra aggressive. He's like very like like just walking up slowly. Yep, very aggressive. And Rory's very innocent, so she has no idea. I mean, maybe she does. I don't know, but like she should have been very creeped out by this. Let's see. We kind of see Lorelai be good at her job, essentially. I think this is what this was all about. She was just the way she was handling things, handles people. She's just really good at her job. I mean, she's worked at this inn for a long time. It makes sense. We get the guy, the very 90s dad guy. I'm assuming, like I said, he's going to be the father of one of the girls. Going to bring an interesting dynamic. Rory and probably Lorelai will fight over it. Things like that, my guess, is how the show will go. We get little small snippets with the girl, with her. The girl from Mrs. Maisel. The lady from Mrs. Maisel. She's very interesting. Very, like I said, she plays a very similar character to the character in Mrs. Maisel, minus the F-bombs and the vulgar language. All right, so then we have this situation here where Rory bumps into the Paris girl, messes up her entire project, and then she leaves it on the ground for the janitor. Then it becomes a whole thing. Class, Rory tries to help. It's just very awkward stance. I mean, if I'm the kids, I'm just looking around like, what is happening? coffee situation with these two. Nothing really happens here. Somebody called about oh wait, this is when she mentions about the date thing, and he kind of makes a comment about it, which kind of gives you the vibes he likes her. And then at the end, he gives you that vibe as well. If somebody's installing DSL, I mean, I would have done it. I mean, great internet, you should always want great. Rory trying to essentially get them, the Paris to, say Paris he's sorry. Caroline confronts the mom at the beauty, which this is where I thought, I'm like, you're going a bit over the top. Like, I get it, your mom's this person, but a bit over the top. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to do all that. Let's see. Cool, hugging, very sweet relationship. This show's really going to be about them, like their relationship with one another. And this show's called Gilmore Girls, so it's going to be very interesting to see how their dynamic goes. Yeah, I don't know. That's it pretty much. I mean, the mom asks about this guy. Rory says no about to dating because we can't eat there anymore. I mean, that's the show. Like I said, this show's going to be one of those shows where it's not going to be much I can really break down. It's just going to be kind of like I don't know. I'm trying to think if I'm watching any show currently that is like this. And I don't think I am. I don't think I'm watching any show that is like this, where there isn't a really overall story plot. It's not a procedural. It's not like a mystery or anything. It's just, this is our lives, and we're just going to watch them live their lives. So, but nonetheless, I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was pretty solid. Like I said, 7-8 range. It's as good as the first episode. It kind of continues that story. Actually, I think the first episode is a little bit better, just because it sets up the characters well. Here, we don't really get introduced to too many characters. Actually, no, we get introduced to parent. Now we get introduced to the same amount of people. I mean, the Chad Michael Murray character, the Paris, the new dad. I mean, the headmaster. Yeah, so it's on par with the first episode. 7-8 range. Nonetheless, if you enjoyed this, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction. You can get episodes extra early over there if you want them. By the time you're seeing this on YouTube, I'm pretty sure I'm like 3 or 4 episodes ahead over on Patreon. If you want to check it out, you can. If not, don't worry. You'll get the episodes here when they come here, as long as YouTube does not block them. If they get blocked, I apologize. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to talk to you guys later.